So now we move to the start for the final race of the day. It's the Fawley Challenge Cup, that beautiful cup that we saw with the names individually written on it. And here it is, that final race, the Fawley Leander Club against Windsor Boys School. So the umpire just running through the routine. Hands are up, but you can't have your hands up once you go forward, so the umpire will take a look, check that all the blades are buried, the boats are looking level, pointing straight down the course on calm water. Now a very calm start from the umpire, and as Windsor Boys, to me, look like they've got away best.
I'd say it was a bit of a calm start by Leander, actually. They just looked like they were caught napping a little bit. Windsor Boys absolutely got up there.
Great shout, Alison. I think it was, wasn't it? Just a little almost too relaxed on the start.
You know, last race of the day, they had to wait a long time. But their experience, you know, in this Leander crew, they maybe just dropped it a little bit off there, but they've got themselves back up now. Could be in for a good race coming down here. They've got two quite closely competitive crews throughout the season. Windsor Boys, third at the school's head. Had a fantastic season. They're getting up here now, rating 38 off the end of the islands.
The Windsor Boys have just carried on, haven't they? Like you say, they were sharp off the start. They got away really nicely. Leander a bit more slow, a bit more ponderous getting away from the start as we see them now. Just in the 3-seat. That looks... Who does that look like? It was a close-up on Tom Mortimer in the 3-seat, making the calls, saying we need to keep moving, we need to go with them, don't give them anything for free.
So Tom Mortimer, scouted by Leander from local schools by the Leander's Talent ID programme. Leander still one of the foremost development clubs in the country, pushing athletes through international squad.
Yes, he's a student at Henley College, and they've got him into the Leander system, which is what we want to do, encourage kids from any kind of places to get involved in this sport of rowing. But we see it now in the Windsor Boys crew. It's Tom Smith in the stroke seat, doing a really nice job leading his crew, and I think the Windsor Boys are still just moving out.
They've absolutely, I mean, they went for it. They were at 36 now. Got some Henley finalist 2 in the Windsor Boys boat, Harry Oliver. Henley finalist in the Fawley in 2014. Represented Great Britain in the Coupe. So we've got experience in both these boats.
Yeah, you can see the focus on the Leander boat there. Just taking a little look in there. It's Cameron Forsyth in the stroke seat. He's looking straight out behind him. He's steering the boat, so he's looking behind him. There's a line down the back of the boat. The set of puddles, and he looks like he's doing a pretty nice job leading the crew quietly back into the race, I think.
So both crews have had a fairly easy progression through. The Leander crew won their race by 2 3/4 lengths yesterday, which is quite comfortable, and the Windsor Boys won theirs by a little bit tighter, a length and a quarter yesterday. So they haven't been pushed too hard, either crew. It's a bit of a see where they might meet their match. Windsor Boys led out the start. Perhaps Leander caught napping a little bit.
And it's really smooth sculling there from the Windsor Boys, really very, very efficient. They don't look like massive, big, strong lads, but they look like they're really so well together. Been very impressed with the quality of sculling we've seen in the Fawley today.
Yeah, they kind of it looks more like a schoolboy crew, doesn't it? They look like they're really focused on a technique, and as you say, they look like lighter weight athletes compared to the Leander Club athletes, but it's paying off for them.
Well, they are. They come at an average weight of 11 stone 13 compared to 13 stone 10, so that's virtually 2 stone the Windsor Boys are giving away. And in a headwind like today that we can see flapping there on the flags of the Remenham Club, just beyond the 3/4 mile, you can see how strong the wind is. But the Leander Boys are going to have to do something. They're going to have to use that power and weight advantage that they've got.
Leander there. Members of the oldest surviving rowing club outside an academic institution in the country. Founded in 1818. So Leander's won more Olympic and World Championship medals than any other single sports club in the world. And Leander's still trying to push some more through into the squad. Got juniors in that boat. But they're struggling today against this fantastic Windsor Boys School quad.
And that's why we love Leander Club so much.
A little dig there.
And we can see it's just coming up to a length now of clear water that Windsor Boys have got. But like you say, no, I'm kidding slightly. Leander Club do a fantastic job now, bringing kids in from the community, getting people rowing, developing the sport so well, so effectively, and they've been brilliant for British rowing.
But it is the Windsor boys, the younger, lighter crew. At 3 there, just behind the stroke at 3, got Bryn Ellery. He's the youngest in the boat, only 15 years and 1 month. I think that must be one of the youngest in the regatta, 15 years. I don't think there's many younger than him. It's pretty...
Well, that's fantastic. They do look younger, and I think they're really performing very well, just so tidy, moving together well in the Windsor boys crew there. Real tradition in quad sculling at Windsor boys. I remember right back to my day, the legend that was Ian Wheel leading the sculling team at Windsor boys. He went straight from being a schoolboy into the Great Britain senior team, which is virtually unheard of. Rode for the senior Great Britain team in the quad way back in 1993, as well as being a junior under 18 that year. So they've got a pedigree, and it is the Windsor boys school still moving here against the crew from Leander. And Leander haven't been able to come back yet, but there is still race course left. There's still probably 500 metres left.
It's just been metronomic in that Windsor boys crew all the way down the course. 35, 35 and a half, absolutely matched. Look at the angles there. They've done some work on that. It's beautiful sculling. And if you think about how hard the umpires had to work on some of these senior races to keep boats straight, there's been nothing in this race. Both crews gone off straight, held their line, caused the umpire no trouble. Windsor boys coming into the last 100 metres past the grandstands. These school crews always have so much support coming into the last stages, don't they, Greg?
They do, because you get a real partisan support, but you know, so much passion for a school like the Windsor boys, that they will have that great support. Leander, of course, will be so well supported because it is such a big club that brought so much development and so much success as we see them coming here. But they need to make that change of gear now. They need to really step on the crew. Very well coached, I'm sure, by Ross Hunter and the team at Leander. Will be looking to make that move. Come on, boys. Come on, Cameron Forsyth. You need to take the crew on now. Back him up, Mortimer, Holt, Cladici in the bow seat. We need it if you're going to come back with this Windsor boys crew. But it's Windsor boys coming past the progress board. It's only 10 strokes left, and I think it is going to be a win for the Windsor boys as we come here. Smith, Oliver, Ellery, Smith in the stroke seat. Look like they're going to take it in this semi-final of the Fawley Cup.
It's just been beautiful sculling. Composed, mature race from there all the way down the course. And they've made the final.
Now we see it confirmed in the Fawley, a win for Windsor Boys School against Leander Club. And they will go up against Clare's Court tomorrow in the final for another Thames Valley battle, as we saw in both the semis today.